The iconic MMA color commentator recently rushed to the defense of the UFC welterweight champion, who won himself no new fans with his performance at last weekend's UFC 214. Tyron Woodley really cannot seem to get a break in recent times. Following his thunderous first-round victory over Robbie Lawler at UFC 201, he has found himself matched up against two of the trickiest stylistic matchups in MMA today in both the karate expert Stephen "Wonderboy" Thompson and the Brazilian jiu-jitsu master that is Demian Maia. And though his contest with Thompson at UFC 205 was widely heralded as one of the division's most thrilling contests in recent years, the second meeting at UFC 209 was criticized by many for both men's lack of activity on the feet, something that resulted in a rather tepid affair from start to finish. Woodley received the bulk of the blame for the stale five-rounder due to his conservative approach, but like his recent fight with Maia, it was he who came away with his hand raised and his title reign intact. Maia, like I said before, is a highly decorated expert in the art of BJJ and in his most recent title run, has managed to take down virtually all of his opponents with relative ease. Tyron, who managed to stuff a stunning 21 takedown attempts from the Brazilian, completely nullified his opponent's game from start to finish, utilizing a solid game plan to score himself a unanimous decision and his second successful title defense to boot. If you put all emphasis on the supposed entertainment value of MMA aside and look at the fight for what it was, Woodley managed to work a near-perfect game plan and succeeded where pretty much everyone else had failed when facing the world-class submission threat in recent years. Backlash from the fans like that is to be expected, of course, but Tyron's performance and the manner in which he came away with the win virtually unscathed really does deserve some credit, all things considered. One man who was able to see both sides of the story in the fallout of UFC 214 was the promotion's color commentator Joe Rogan, who despite having a front-row seat as the 170-pounds champ found himself good on all sides, couldn't hide his appreciation for the chosen one's performance under the big lights in what was one of the year's biggest MMA shows. Speaking on a recent edition of his Joe Rogan Experience podcast, Rogan had this to say on the divisive champion's win last Saturday. Tyron just wasn't having it. Tyron's takedown defense was so good. I think what it's going to take with a guy like Tyron Woodley to get him down is you're going to have to get a wrestler who's like an elite, high-caliber wrestler who's going to be able to figure out how to take him down. I don't think a regular dude like Demian Maia, who's not a regular dude, who's a world-class grappler, can do it. The very first time Demian tried to close the distance, Tyron hit him with vicious uppercut and F***ed his left high up. Demian's eye was F***ed up from the very first exchange. Tyron's game plan, in a lot of people's eyes, wasn't very fun to watch. That was the problem, and Dana felt that he should have finished him, and Tyron, his thought was, look, it's his goal to win the title. You gotta come and try and beat me and I'm beating you. Why not just keep doing what I'm doing and continue winning the fight? You can't do anything. If I change tactics, I